Morphe, which our real name is Kenneth. But I will tell you what happened when I was born, baby, and everything. First start of me. First start, um, first start when I was born, and within a couple months of May or something like that, um, I was got bruised and beat up and everything. My mom had to do something about it, like my mom had to making a poor make a payment of me and everything, which she cannot come with me at all because it's don't allow to and everything. But when she was in there, I was got head like I have a bruised head, like someone actually carrying my legs and my head and everything. That's the thing. But thing is, before at that, my grandma daily was taking care of me really well when I was a baby and everything, which she did really good to me and everything. But my dad, my real dad, was in the army, working in Germany in the army. So that's the thing is about that, So nothing. So my dad take care of me really well, and I used to live in Kentucky, which is United States, from Kentucky, which Kentucky was how to pronounce it? Kentucky was um Kentucky I used to live, which my brother Matthew was born in Kentucky, and I have one brother first started everything I have. But the one thing is the thing that passed everything I is, I initially live in Germany. And Germany is a nice place, has beautiful church there, a lot of stuff in it they have, everything. Which is good things about Germany is very awesome thing. I remember one time I have a um, green plastic sled and I named to my bottom. It is. And that's the thing, which is wonderful times everything I have there in Germany, which is too cold and everything, all that thing. Which, I get really sick easily in Germany because it's too cold and everything. Very, very cold and everything. And that's the thing. So, after I live in Germany, I live in back in Texas. And my dad was in Germany when I was back to Texas and everything. But thing is, one thing is a thing. Me and my brother was hunting fun myself and everything for learning very myself. But I have been most of the state I've been to, United States anyways, which Missouri, that was really fun also. Lots of snows also and all things they had a lot of things and everything. Which I think is I need to live in Missouri, which I'm right close to the cliff at Germany and everything. Whereas the apartment I live is actually in Germany to the cliff. But thing is, my dad told me to not. to go to a cliff along with him. And that's the thing he told me, that he told me. And that thing is about everything about it, So that thing is me and my dad was having a great time, had fun with each other and everything when I was a kid, you know. But I'm not a kid anymore though. I am adult. I'm 35 years old. But all the past we have fun time and everything. We have fun, you know, very fun. Which I go to school. I go to daycare in Missouri. I go to um I go to school in Missouri. And especially a lot of times I've been army base with my dad. And that's the thing, which it was fun time. I was in there and everything, But it's this great time. Beautiful, beautiful snows and ice and all those things, all the things, But that was a wonderful time. But thing is, something else is really fun also. Um, but thing is really fun also. I have a friend in Army base, which is a kid, and which is a little girl. But me and watching a movie of Emperor of Groove, which that is all trained to be animals of what's called Emperor Groove is actually a llama and everything, which it changed to be a llama and all things, That's a that's the thing. Me and her watch together. Everything we have fun together. And everything, which is really fun to watch. I've laughed so hard in everything I did and how much fun. All things, But thing is, my ex stepmom, my means that old woman is actually Emperor Groove. She said it's better to be good when she was asleep and everything, and she got up and everything, all things, That was some wonderful Emperor Groove movies I like to watch, and that's the thing, which is really funny. Got me laugh all the time. Everything is, you know. But thing is, thing with my brother all the time. We'll watch a Muppet Show, where's a part Muppet Show, and we actually follow along with it and everything, copy with it and other things, Which it was funny and everything. And that's the reason why I'm remembering myself. I like to watch Muppet shows, And that's the reason why I make my own videos of Muppet shows, which it was from TikTok first started and everything. But that's the thing, I made good tricks how I did it, And that's how I did it, And actually, I made myself another movie. I made a copy for another movie I've been playing in from YouTube also. It's called it's called the Secret and Them 2, which I sing along with it and everything. No things, no. Which it was a good movie for kid movie. I was a kid. I was think I was 11 years old when I watched Nem 2. I was 11 years old. And that thing is, when I was 11 years old, it made me happy, made me laugh, and all things I watching them too. Especially, I like the music of them too, which is really fun to watch in them too, which is really good movie that I watch. So, nothing is thing, I went to jail for back when, a long time ago, since I was 17 years old. But thing is, that was a pastime and everything. See, my staff, my house mentor staff, which I was a group home, my staff actually was told me to not do things and everything, like spend checks and whatever, all that stuff, nothing, and now things, happen, spending checks. So when I spend checks and everything, I spend checks, and I need to buy things. Like I like to eat and everything, cause thing is, every Friday, whatever, for my group home, I live in Austin. They told me, they told me, they told me from Austin, I only have $5 for my allowance, what the government gave me and everything, all things now. But now I get $50 for my allowance with the government. That's the thing, $50 I have and everything is, which which thing is, when I was a teenager, I go McDonald's for my $5, like McDonald's, which is only is cheap stuff I can eat for $5 and everything. Only is I like the a burger only costs $1 past time. Then after that they changed, the government actually changed it for McDonald's. And that's the thing is they change it and everything. So 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 okay, now I'm gonna tell you the rest of it when it happened. I got pushed really bad by a woman, but thing is, she pushed me first, and I slapped her really bad at her, and that's that. She called 911 and everything, but I didn't tell her everything about things about what she did to me. So I was the only one who went to jail and everything. And that was a long back when, you know. That's the thing, That's the thing. So they gave me a last warning to not to hit nobody anymore. They told me. Give me a last warning. So that's the thing, they told me. And that's the thing. So just one time for nothing. So nothing 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 see here. But I've been the foster care for everything. But thing is, little children and stuff would just bug me and stuff and everything when I was in foster care. And that's the thing, bug me, everything you want to do something with me. Like thing is, only thing is when we play is football or soccer, which it was fun thing ever. I live in Austin, but nothing is really fun for me and everything. Pastime and everything about Hold on, let me see here. I initially lived in my own apartment for which it was very fun things. So I lived in my own apartments and everything in Kerrville, Texas. But thing is, I always upset my mom, and she never tell the truth what she done and everything. Where she always lied everything of the neighbors and everything. She had to lie everything about it. So that's the thing is reason why I left from her and everything. How much I got stressed at her, how much everything about her and everything. That's the reason why I left from the uh, apartment and everything. Now I live back the best place again, group home and everything in San Antonio, Texas. That's where I'm from, San Antonio, Texas. Which is thing is about San Texas is very fun and everything. But thing is, I'm very close by, close to for a convention in San Antonio, Texas. But I've never been for a convention. Never have. But thing is, one of these days I will go for a convention one of these days. But thing is, I don't have any no car, no trucks, no invitation to go. But thing is, I might go pretty soon, in San Antonio, Texas. But thing is about everything I can say for that, guys. So that's in my life. God bless you. I'm gonna lick you. I'm gonna lick you. I love you. I love you. That's in my life. Ciao.